Good evening and thanks for joining us. The timelines for COVID-19 vaccinations in this country are moving up after the approval of a fourth vaccine. With millions more doses now expected sooner than originally thought, the provinces are able to accelerate and expand their rollouts.
We are expecting far more doses by September than there are Canadians. So we have reasons to be optimistic. We're going to be able to move things forward.
The vaccine approved today is from Johnson & Johnson. It only requires one dose and can be stored in normal refrigerators for up to 3 months, making it easier to distribute. Health Canada says it is both safe and effective and adds to the arsenal of the 3 other approved vaccines from Pfizer-BioNTech, Moderna, and Oxford-AstraZeneca. It means the provinces are revising their timelines now. Each province is handling it a little bit differently. Ontario and BC now say they hope to get at least one dose to everyone who wants one by early this summer. And age won't be the only criteria. People with underlying health conditions and essential workers, those who can't work from home, are going to move up in the queue. Michael Couteur has more in our top story tonight on the increasingly optimistic timeline.
There is light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm feeling real positive this week.
Ontario Premier Doug Ford has reason to be optimistic. The retired general in charge of his province's vaccine rollout laid out a new timeline for mass vaccination.
Our aim would be is to allow the province of Ontario to have a first needle in the arm of every eligible person who wants it by the first day of summer. Manitoba is being even more ambitious, saying if supplies are there, every adult could get their first dose of the vaccine by May 18th. Newfoundland and Labrador also announced the first Oxford-AstraZeneca vaccines will be given to first responders and frontline essential workers. It all comes as Canada is set to receive a deluge of doses.
Canada is on track to receive at least 36.5 million doses of vaccines by the end of June, and a cumulative total of 117.9 million doses of vaccines by the end of September.
3.5 million doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine are being delivered sooner than expected. It's perhaps why BC's top doctor made this bold prediction.
I don't know, maybe I'm too optimistic, but we're going to be in our post-pandemic world by this summer if things continue to go the way that we want them to.
The federal government is sticking to its timeline to have every Canadian who wants a shot vaccinated by September, cautioning supply issues that we saw from Pfizer earlier this year could happen again. Now, it's why Canada secured a suite of shots, but there's also concern that could encourage vaccine shopping. Some people might try to compare efficacy rates. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine's efficacy is 66%, but those on the front lines point out they all do the job.
They all protect against infection, hospitalization, death, and quite frankly, I'd be happy with any one of those if it came my way.
And there is a fifth on the way. The Novavax vaccine is still in phase 3 clinical trials, so Health Canada doesn't expect it'll be approved for at least a few weeks or even months. Donna?
Right, Michael Couture in Ottawa, thanks.